What's up, YouTube? Ryan back today with another sports card video. Today, I'm breaking down Bowman Baseball. I'm going to talk about all three products released throughout the year, plus a couple extras they throw in now, especially with the hobby being so popular. They're doing new stuff too. So we're going to talk about Bowman today. I'm going to talk about what cards come in which products and which ones you guys need to look for. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. This is a very hot topic. I've gotten this question probably 10 times in the last couple months. Just on my last video alone, probably like 3 times. So a lot of people are confused on what Bowman Baseball is. What's the difference between Bowman Baseball, Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft? There's just so many different Bowmans out there, and I know it can be confusing. So we're going to talk about it. I'm going to let you guys know when these products release, what cards you can look for in there, and what makes them different. This is actually perfect timing because Bowman 2021 drops in just 2 days. It's way too expensive for me. I don't think I'm going to actually rip it this year. I always usually rip a box of Bowman, but I just don't think I can justify it this year. It's so expensive, but who knows? Crazier things have happened in this world. We'll have to wait and see. So perfect timing on that. So let's rewind to 2020. We're going to use 2020 Bowman as an example because we have all the products that were released for the year, and I can just explain them and try to go in depth as to what they are and what to look for, like I said before. Let's just jump straight into the video, you guys. If you guys like this video, found it helpful by the time you finish watching it, please give my video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, appreciate it a ton. Let's talk Bowman. Bowman Baseball is always the first Bowman product to release each year. Usually releases in March, usually towards the end of March, but with the pandemic and everything being backed up, print runs going up, whatever reason, it's releasing now at the end of April, so about a month later than usual. So 2020, Jason Dominguez was the big name. He was the big name. This is his base card, you guys. This is the Bowman Chrome version, but there's also the paper versions in regular Bowman. There's Bowman paper plus Bowman Chrome. So the thing that I like about Bowman, and I still think it's a little undervalued, at least with a lot of players, is that you're not guaranteed Bowman Chrome cards of specific players. The paper cards, you're probably going to get close to one of every player in each box, like at least pretty close. Like the paper cards are very cheap. There's pretty much just filler cards for the pack. Obviously, if you get like a first Jason, a first big name in the product, like you're going to be happy with it. It's not going to hold that much value, but it's going to hold some compared to the others. So in each pack, and I know I could look this up and be way more accurate, we get a majority paper cards and you get probably like 2 Chrome cards per pack, typically. And that's why Chrome cards hold a higher value. They're not guaranteed. Like when I ripped my 2 boxes of Bowman last year, I didn't even get a Jason Bowman Chrome. Like I didn't even get one. So they're not guaranteed. And so in regular Bowman that releases at the beginning of the year, guys, first Bowman product of the year, you're looking for paper and Chrome cards, but specifically, you guys, and I need to touch on this, we're looking for the first symbol in the corner. That means this is that player's first Bowman card, first Topps card. Bowman is owned by Topps. If you guys are new to the hobby, it's just their minor league prospect brand is Bowman. And I'll get more in depth as we go, but this doesn't mean they're a new player, doesn't mean they're young. It just means this is when Topps decided to give them their first card. And that's why they hold more value than most. So with 2020 Bowman, there's a couple variations we can look for, you guys. So this is just regular Bowman. You're just looking for paper and Chrome, and there can be refractors in there. Obviously, numbered cards of the same variations. But that is the gist of Bowman. You usually get 1 auto per box too. But the cards are pretty basic. Like Bowman Baseball is pretty basic as far as like designs. You're just looking for colored cards. And then later in the year, they always release a Bowman Mega Box, you guys. And this is usually a Target exclusive Mega Box of Bowman. Usually same idea as regular Bowman, you guys. More majority paper, some Chrome, and then there's always 2 packs of Mojo refractors. And that's what this card is on the screen. This is the Jason Dominguez Mojo refractor. And that's what you're looking for on top of other colored parallels. And now with how popular Topps Sapphire has been, they have now released a Bowman Sapphire last year. So you have those first cards now in Sapphire versions. Usually, and I'll get to it when we talk about Bowman Draft, there's been Bowman Draft Sapphire since 2019, but this was the first year they had Bowman Sapphire straight up. So now With the regular Bowman, with these variations, you have the regular Bowman box. You have the Mega Box that has the Mojo refractors, and then you have Sapphire that has the Sapphire refractors. So that pretty much covers the basis of Bowman, like the first product of the year that releases around March, April. I'll get more in depth as the video goes on and we talk about more products. And once we get to Bowman Draft towards the end of the video, guys, I'm going to talk about why certain players are in certain products, because sometimes it's confusing, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So beginning of the year, you have regular Bowman, and then in August, so around the middle of the year, we have Bowman Chrome. Luis Matos was a very popular player in Bowman Chrome this year, so I'm going to use him as an example. So Bowman Chrome, typically, you guys, is very similar product to regular Bowman, but there's a lot less cards. There's usually 2 mini boxes, and I don't know, you're probably yielding about 50 cards in the box compared to like 200. The difference is they're all Chrome cards. They're all Chrome cards, and in past years, it's very similar, same cards, but they're all Chrome. There's base Bowman first, there's autographs. Now this year, I don't know why they chose to do it, but they did not make base Bowman first cards. The only cards that had a first symbol on them in Bowman Chrome this year were autographs, which I thought was super lame. One of the most boring things that Topps has done in a long time. Like, really took away the hype for Bowman Chrome for me, because you're literally opening this box for 2 cards. Each box comes with 2 autographs, and that was the only thing that really held value in Bowman Chrome this year. Unless you got obviously like a bigger name, but it would be like a second or third Bowman of theirs. It have to be a low numbered card to really hold any value. Like, it had to be a refractor. So that's the difference between Bowman Chrome 2020 and past years. So in past years, they would have a Luis Matos just base card in Bowman Chrome, and you'd get a ton of first cards. So it was really fun to open up Bowman Chrome in the past. Now it's a little less popular, for me at least, because there's no base cards that have those firsts. You're obviously looking for autographs. You're looking for the top players. And again, I'm going to talk about at the end why they put certain players in certain products. But usually you're looking for like a top international prospect in Bowman Chrome, or like someone that they skipped on the draft and saved them for this product to keep the hype going. But similar to 2020 Bowman, you're just looking for base parallels. You're looking for base cards and anything color. But there's not going to be anything special with the designs in regular Bowman Chrome. It's just going to be pretty standard. Bowman Chrome does have an HTA choice box, which is just 3 cards, 3 autographs, and they come with special parallels. And this actually comes with both of these here. You have the Mojo refractor. So similar to the Bowman Mega Box refractor, it's the same refractor, but they're all going to be autographs. And the Atomic Green to 99, like those are specific for HTA. Those boxes, again, just 3 cards, 3 autographs, and you can pull some different types of parallels in Bowman Chrome. But Bowman Chrome, it's pretty standard product, especially now it's just, you're looking for autographs. There's not much more to really talk about it. Towards the end of the year, guys, this year it was in December, Bowman Draft. And we're going to get more into details here. Bowman Draft is one of my favorite products of all time. Like, this box yields like over 300 cards. Their majority are first because it's all based around people in the draft. You're going to get paper and Chrome cards. I have a Torque Bowman Chrome here as the example. But pretty much in every box, you're going to come close to getting at least a paper of every player. But the Chromes aren't guaranteed. Again, it's majority paper cards with, I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 Bowman Chrome cards per pack. Like, you're not guaranteed to get those players all the time, and that's why those Bowman Chrome cards do hold a higher value. They have a shorter print run than those paper ones. But again, as far as designs, it's going to be pretty standard. It's going to be, you're just looking for base, you're looking for refractors, color, stuff like that. And let me talk about the other 2 parallels really quick of this product. So you have Bowman Draft, which is just, again, pretty standard base and color cards. You have Bowman Draft Asia Edition is where that Mojo parallel comes from. Again, a pretty expensive product. It's usually a little less than regular Bowman Draft just because there's not as many cards. But you do have a chance for those Mojo refractors. And then you have Bowman Draft Sapphire. And again, Bowman Draft Sapphire has been around now since 2019. It's a very expensive product unless you can get it off the top site when they release it. But, you know, it just has like probably 25 cards in there, 30 cards. I can't remember exact number. So every card in Bowman Draft Sapphire is going to have that Sapphire refractor. But the kicker, this product actually doesn't have autographs. Bowman Draft Sapphire, there was 0 autographs. You're basically just looking for the Sapphire refractor, the top players. I would say probably 1 out of like every 5 to every 6 boxes is going to have that top player. Like Torkelson, you're probably going to find him in 1 out of like every 5 boxes. I watched a lot of boxes break, and that seems around the average. So it's definitely still a low percentage chance to hit those players, and that's why they do sell for so much. But the Bowman Draft Sapphire, very cool. So yeah, that's pretty much the 3 products and their variations that you can find them in. Now I want to talk about the players and why they're in certain products. So let's start with Bowman Draft. It's what it sounds like. This is where once a player gets drafted, they get their first Bowman card. Typically, most of the time, most of the hype players, like in this product this year, I think they had 30 of the 32 first-round draft picks in Bowman Draft. So it's like a super fun product. A lot of those first-rounders in there. Like you're only getting, like the Bowman first cards in Bowman Draft are only going to be guys drafted from that draft class, that specific year's draft class. And with that said, as far as the baseball year goes, like as far as products, I know it goes Bowman, Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft, but Bowman Draft is really like the starter piece for the other 2 products. So this 2020 draft class, like I said, there was 30 of the 32 first rounders in it, and that's what we're going to go over and talk about 2021 Bowman now. Okay, so Bowman Draft, it's happened. 30 of the 32 top prospects are there. Why didn't they include the last 2? Why didn't they include Mick Abel and Austin Martin? Because they wanted to save those players and put them in 2021 Bowman. That gives the rippers, the collectors like you and me, an incentive to rip Bowman. So Austin Martin and Mick Abel, there's the 2 first rounders weren't in draft. You know, we have a chance of ripping them in 2021 Bowman now. On top of that, there's probably an international prospect. Jason Dominguez, perfect example. Someone signed internationally. He's got hype on his name. They're going to throw him on top of that. So usually in 2020 Bowman, you have a couple high draft picks that are going to be in the product, plus international prospects. So, and sometimes the international prospects are the biggest players in the product. Like in 2020 Bowman, you had Jason, and then you had Bobby Witt, who was the 2nd overall pick in the 2019 draft. They just decided to save his card for this product. So people are ripping through this stuff, looking for Jason, looking for Bobby Witt. Those were the 2 guys in that product. So now we have Bowman Draft, again, majority first rounders, couple second rounders. Like there's plenty of other rounders that get thrown in that product, but it's all people that get drafted. And then you have regular Bowman. You know, they usually save a draft pick or 2 plus an international prospect. And then you have Bowman Chrome, you guys. Again, it's going to be kind of similar. You're going to have those prospects that squeeze by every once in a while, but not so much for those draft picks. It's going to be a lot of international guys because, you know, the draft happens at the end of the year. Bowman Draft comes out in December. Waiting all the way till August to release those cards, you know, that's a long time for Topps to not make money on that player, especially when there's hype on their name after the draft. Like, so you're looking for those international prospects that squeeze by, maybe even someone that got drafted lower, like say a 7th round draft pick ends up being really good. Like this is probably the product you're going to find him in. They're like, yeah, you know what? This guy deserves a card now. Like he's been playing really great. So you'll get a lot of those international prospects and draft picks that squeezed by, like way under the radar, and then they pop up in Bowman Chrome. Bowman Chrome is also a great product to get rookie autographs. Like I know 2017 was a really popular one because both Aaron Judge and Cody Bellinger had autographs in Bowman Chrome. I feel like I'm forgetting some things, but there's just so much to talk about with Bowman and just how popular it is. It's my favorite product, but I feel like I covered like a lot of things, at least that I pay attention to. So let me know in the comments if I did forget something. I know it's easy to do. Like I'm human. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of this video. Did you find it helpful? If you did, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Minor League Monday is going to get way more hyped here very soon. Minor League season starts on the 4th, which is a week and 1 day away. So excited. Next Tuesday, minor league season starts. So we're going to really dive deep in the minor leagues on this channel. Cannot wait. Super excited. Thank you guys for watching as always, and you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya.